When you are a spiritual being who possess spiritual gifts of any sort, you are to use those spiritual gifts for the greater good. That's really typically why you were chosen to begin with. If you are using them for any other reasons or for the worst of the worst reasons, then maybe you A, have not been chosen, or B, was chosen by another entity. Because you can be chosen, but being chosen, divinely chosen by the Most High is something totally different than being chosen by any other entity, should I say. But y'all gotta definitely, be patient with me because I've been doing a lot of research since I've been realizing or undergoing some type of spiritual awakening. But I've just been learning that, my whole life been changing right before my eyes. But not only that, I've been also learning that you utilize your gifts to help others, to teach others. You can have a gift of wisdom, you can have a gift of discernment, you can, be prophetic. Just a range of things that I've been actually researching when it comes to spirituality, or even when it becomes a nature of religion. That was just on my mind, though. I'm just sitting here thinking about it, like, never would I try to dim your light to make mine shine brighter. I won't ever get on this here platform and, deface someone for likes. That's not cute to me. What's cute to me is using it for the greater good, and healing and helping others. Y'all probably done heard the worst of the worst about me. You can believe it all. Some of it is true. Honestly, some of it is true. But, I move with pure intention. And I'm going to always move with pure intention. And, anyone who does move with pure intention, God going to bless you the most. And, only God can judge me and whatever I'm doing, just like only God can judge you. And that's what keep me motivated, and that's what keep me going throughout life. And it's going to forever keep me going throughout life. Because if I had to sit here and listen to what everybody else was saying, I wouldn't have made it this far. I'm definitely be honest and truthful with you. A lot of people cannot undergo certain storms that I've seen, and that, hey, others done seen. I'm not saying that my storm is worse or my storm is, hey, the only storm, but what I will say is that this life and being chosen is not for the weak at heart. It's been really hard. It's tormentful. It's just it's something that is very different and bizarre for me. My life is very bizarre. And, I continue to at least be some type of light, I've stopped giving so much advice because people look at me like I'm crazy, or look at me like, you don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? I'm not going to let those type of things stop me. I know what I know. And I'm going to continue speaking existence into people, whether people like me or whether they don't. So I want to add something else. Destiny swap is basically when someone tries to steal your true light and make it their own. People will do this, and oftentimes will dim your light. But at the same time, eventually the truth comes out. Because eventually the person who tries to destiny swap with you shows their true colors, all in the end. And people begin to think to themselves, this person is not who they say they are. People who know me know that I've always operated with authenticity. I've always operated with some type of kindness. In fact, some people said I was too kind. And, I always say to myself, and I always say to those people who said I was too kind, that God gonna bless me either way. And I truthfully believe that. And, even though I'm undergoing them storms, I got a huge feeling that God gonna bring me up out of it, hopefully untouched, or back to good health, and definitely wrapping his arms around myself and my kids. I'm staying prayed up, and definitely just taking this time to understand that being sometimes, or being a truth teller, will get you in a whirlwind of trouble. People want to kill you. You become a targeted individual. If y'all go take a look at some of my previous videos, y'all will understand exactly what I've been going through. But yes, I am targeted. Call me crazy, call me whatever, but I am targeted. I've been criminalized. I'm being criminalized now. People have tried to definitely unalive me and definitely tell you that I'm crazy, schizophrenic. The latest thing now is I'm morbidly depressed. Actually, my abuser has been sending people to come my way who are depressed, who have drinking problems, or suffering from some type of addiction, to definitely try to coerce people into thinking that that's me. But I have my own mental where I can be around someone who does these things and I may not partake. You know, I can be around somebody and I'm not the type of, I let people be who they are. I don't try to speak, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing this. I have the free will to disconnect myself from a person. I have the free will to disconnect myself from anyone who I feel uncomfortable around. You know, and you do too. But lately, I've been noticing that I've been around a lot of people that's have some type of criminal background. Every time I meet somebody, it's how you doing? And I'll ask them, so have you ever been to jail? And they'll tell me, hey, this and that, you know, and that's definitely a notion that, okay, y'all are doing too much. Gang stalkers, as they call them. People who were sent by some type of abuser to do some type of attack on you or perform some type of attack, as they will say. I've just been going through a lot. I know I'm rambling, but it's very bizarre, and I don't think this is something that I'll ever be able to definitely get over. It's traumatizing, should they say. I've been learning how to cope with it, but it's just unbelievable. My life is a movie, and that I'm going to definitely continuously say throughout basically all of my content. I'm going to tell you my life is a movie, everyone. But sorry, I have not been on here for a very long time. Just been going through those storms I was telling y'all about. But anyway, I'm going to stop the rambling, and I'm going to just say, y'all stay safe, stay woke, babies.